Hey guys, it's Alex. I'm not 100% sure what to talk about today. It's Friday! Woo! Friday! I'm also running a little bit late, so that's thumbs down. I'd rather not be running late. I have been trying to make sure that I'm on time for our Monday, Wednesday, Friday meetings because I was late for them a lot and I didn't like that, and I'm not sure that that was a positive thing. So I've been trying to be on time for them, and here I am breaking that pattern already. But it's whatever. I hit traffic leaving the house. I left the house a couple minutes later than I wanted to, and then when I got up there, of course there was some big slow truck, and it's a single, excuses, but they're mostly valid. So, yeah, I don't know what to talk about today. One thing that's on my mind a lot lately, since, a couple months ago something happened that I'm not going to talk about, but it kind of stirred up some things, and, some weird paranoias and, weird anxieties and stuff that I didn't have before, or that I had a long time ago, but that I had kind of mitigated. It seems like they're a lot worse on days that I don't sleep well, and last night I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to either. So today I'm kind of I'm in an okay mood, and I'll be great as soon as the weekend starts, because it's almost the weekend. But Dipper Pine's hat, but Gravity Falls rocks. So I'm in kind of a paranoid state today a little bit, and it's generally today I'm probably going to end up thinking somebody hates me, or that my job is in danger or something like that. I think I've kind of talked about this in the past now that I say that, but just because when I feel like this in the morning, and when I feel like this generally throughout the day, it turns into that. So I hate it, and I like I said, I had it kind of stopped for a long time, and I hadn't really had any problems with it. But so perception is everything. That's the theme today. The theme is perception is everything, and I've been trying to fight this by actively assuming things are positive, or things are more positive than they could be even. So for instance, say I'm not gonna make any specifics because coworkers might watch it or something like that, but at one point I had I was working for somebody who I thought didn't like me, and every time we interacted, I felt like they were glaring at me, or thinking I was annoying, or trying to brush over what I was saying, and just they didn't want to talk to me or something like that. And interestingly enough, I then listened to, hold on, here's the loud bridge. I always start recording before the loud bridge. So interestingly enough, around that same time, I had listened to a podcast about how perception is basically you project how you think people feel about you to people, and then subconsciously they kind of adopt that feeling. So, I was sitting there going, this person doesn't like me, this person doesn't like me, this person doesn't like me, and then when I was talking to them, I'm sure subconsciously I was acting more awkward than I should, and I was acting maybe even as if I didn't like them. Because if you've ever talked to a shy person, my 5'10". Okay. Perception is everything. So if you've ever talked to a shy person and they didn't, in talking to them, they didn't seem like they liked you very much. But as you talk to them more, you just realize they're just kind of shy, and they're not very outgoing, and don't really know how to respond and stuff like that. It's the same kind of thing with a lot of other stuff. So if you go into a situation thinking somebody doesn't like you, you're basically projecting that feeling to them, and then they are applying that feeling for some reason. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's something called mirror neurons. I have no knowledge of them except that they exist, and that they might affect this kind of thing in some way. So maybe I'll look into those and talk about them again some other day. But interesting. So sorry. Along aside there. But so basically, with this coworker, that I thought didn't like me. I went on for a while thinking they didn't like me and stuff, and sure enough, it seemed like they always projected this hatred toward me and stuff, and I felt like it had to be that they just disliked me and stuff. And then one day I listened to this podcast about perception and how you can change others' perceptions by changing your perception of how they perceive you and stuff like that. Hold on. Oh, sorry. But so then, the next day, I tried it. We had a meeting, and I was talking in the meeting, and in my mind, I was just thinking, oh, this person's interested in what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and they smiled at me and made a joke with me. And then, throughout the day, I kept doing it, and sure enough, the whole time, they were just friendly with me, and joking with me and stuff, and smiling at me, and so I tried it over a couple days, and, it just... it stuck. And right now I'm kind of, because of what happened a little while ago, I'm kind of back down a little bit. I feel like I'm back, not where I started necessarily, because I don't feel like you ever go back to zero. It's normally a 50% point or something like that, I feel, because seriously, dude, no turn signal, whatever. But, and normally I'd beep, but you don't want to hear that, so, but so they, now I'm starting to feel like they don't like me again, but I'm thinking it's probably, again, just me projecting to them again. So I'm trying to force myself to encounter them in a positive way and try to feel like they like me, and this is why, and they're enjoying this encounter with me and stuff. So we'll see if that works again, which it should, because again, I feel like I'm probably just projecting outward these emotions and feelings that I've been having. So there's that. But so after a long babbling there, I've taught you something. But so basically, make sure that you go through life not assuming the worst. I was talking to somebody the other day, one of my friends at work, and she was telling me about how normally she actually approaches situations the opposite of me. So, if something's wrong or somebody's angry or something like that, she always just assumes it's them. And, it's interesting because, she said that as if it was a problem, and, that's perfect, that's how you want to deal with life. Because the thing is, you shouldn't change yourself for people. If you're going around, stabbing kittens and people, are glaring at you and angry at you because of it, that you probably shouldn't do that just because that's awful. But, if it's just the way you laugh or the way you talk or something like that, fuck them, just go to tell them, their opinion doesn't matter, or the way you dress or something like that, like we talked about yesterday. So, so I kind of admired that, and so if you're one of those people, keep it up. That's awesome. If you're one of the people like me who just, every time, there's a problem or there's a conflict or something like that, you're sure that it's because of some personal feeling or something like that, or, people have bad days too. So, some days this coworker might come in crabby and then straight up just interact with me in a crabby manner, but, and then maybe even go and talk to somebody else in a happier manner, but that might be because, they were crabby this morning, and, 10:23, okay, but it might be because they were crabby this morning, and all they wanted was this person to tell them a joke to make them feel better or something like that, and because I'm, we might not have the same relationships at work, but like we still should all interact professionally and as if we like each other a little bit, so I don't know, just interesting. Make sure you are, make sure you're approaching every situation as if it's going to turn out positively, because this works on situations and stuff too. I mean, if you go into a situation like bike riding saying, oh man, I'm gonna hate this, my butt's gonna hurt, I'm gonna be miserable the whole time, I'm out of shape, so I'm not gonna be able to breathe the whole time and stuff, heck yeah, that's gonna be the situation. If you approach it though going, oh man, this is gonna be so much fun, I miss bike riding, it's been so long since I've done it, and oh man, it's gonna be so cool though because we get to see all the things, and then obviously you're gonna have more fun doing it. And really, like, what is life if you're not having fun? I mean, sure, work, whatever, but some things you gotta do so you can have fun. I try to, I've said it before, I like the place I work, and I'm pretty happy with my job and stuff like that, but right now this paranoia stuff is kind of hurting my feelings a little bit, it's just making it a little harder to be happy when I'm there and not just stressed out. But it's just, I mean, sometimes I'd rather be, coding the navigation system for a nuclear submarine, or, coding something that moves, I don't know, coding AI or something like that, I think that'd be awesome. I'd love to get into something like that, but so anyway, but yes, approach situations positively, because most of the time your situations will be self-fulfilling prophecies, or your projections will be self-fulfilling prophecies to these situations, and you'll turn out having the situation the way you were dreading that it would. So, for instance, if I went into this video assuming nobody would watch it, I probably wouldn't make a video, and then, nobody would watch it. And if one person watches it, oh, that reminds me, one of my buddies yesterday, I was talking to him, and he thanked me for my mindful eating video, and I was like, just, freaking out inside. I'm like, oh my god, only 8 people saw that video, and it already helped somebody. I'm so excited. It made me really, really happy. So that's pretty awesome. So if you ever, if anything I say helps you, please let me know, because one of the things that, my video a couple days ago I don't think anyone watched it, according to YouTube, and then the video yesterday, only one person watched it. So, before that I've had a couple more views, but I don't know if it's something wrong with what I'm doing or what, but, if you are one of the people watching these videos and you're getting help, or you're sorry about that, camera crashed, which it has been recently for some reason, but, so if you're one of the people watching these videos and you're gaining something from it, if you're gaining entertainment or anything from it, please let me know, because that's what keeps me going, because, there might be few people watching or something like that, but if people are enjoying it or people are gaining something from it, then that's awesome. That's what I want to, that's my goal here, is to help people and to enjoy, to make content while helping people, and make content that helps people. So I am going to sign off because I am almost at work. So thank you guys for watching. You guys are effing amazing, and I will see you tomorrow.